Hello, welcome to another Lawrence Academy screencast. Today we're going to be talking about solving quadratic equations using the square root method. Now, over the course of the term, you are going to be introduced to a few different ways of solving quadratic equations. And this method is particularly useful under certain circumstances. So the question that you should ask yourself is when is it efficient to use the square root method? Answer to your question is when the equation is written in vertex form, that is a good indicator that you should be trying to use the square root method to solve the quadratic equation. And as we can remember, vertex form should look something like this. Handwriting is not great. So now that we know when to use the square root method, let's talk about when not to use it. Well, if you find an equation that is written in standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, that is a good indicator that using the square root method would be a bad idea. Reason being, if you try to take the square root of the bx right there, you're going to have a bad time. So if you were ever to see an equation with an x term that's not squared, that is a great indicator that you should not use the square root method and that some other method would be best suited. Let's try one together. All right, so here we have a quadratic equation. So notice, is this a perfect vertex form? We'd have to rearrange some things, but if we push the 13 over to the side with the x minus 2 squared and subtract it from 9, we'd end up with something in vertex form. So yes, right, this is in vertex form, which means that we can solve it using the square root method. So let's just do a little bit of algebra. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. All right, I'm left with 4 equals x minus 2 squared. All right, so from here, we are going to take the square root of both sides. This is where you got to be careful because when you take the square root of 4, right, we end up with plus or minus 2. So if you take the square root of a positive number, make sure that you get the plus or minus, otherwise you're going to only be half right. All right, so now we have two possible outcomes. We have x minus 2 equals 2, and we have x minus 2 equals negative 2. And we're going to end up with two solutions here. So the solution we end up with here is that x equals 4 or x equals 0. All right, so these are our two solutions to this problem. All right, now that we've tried one together, I've gone ahead and come up with a few problems for you to try on your own. You're very welcome, and best of luck to you.